everybody. Welcome back again to a little Austin Weekend Sports. It is time. Well, again, we're sort of split. We're over here, over there. I'm in Japan still yet. Austin is still in Tennessee, but we're still going to talk about some NFL football. It's time to talk some football. We had some crazy games this week, too, didn't we? We had maybe
Yep.
some of the weirdest, wildest touchdowns I've ever seen in my entire life. And some weirdest, wildest fumbles I've ever seen in my entire life. So
Yeah,
NFL
that's
football has been
crazy,
a
huh?
little nuts. So let's go ahead and jump into it. What you got there? Let's talk about some games there, Austin.
49ers defeating the Rams 26-23 in overtime.
I think the Rams are playing with like eighth string players. They pull people out
But
of
the
the
49ers are playing with that many eight stringers.
the hot dog vendor guy came in and played on the offensive line, I think. I don't but they keep winning. I don't know how, but they keep
Well,
winning games.
Kyle Shanahan.
He is an offensive
That's why.
genius. Yeah.
The Vikings and the Browns played in London,
London. That was a
but the
back
Browns
and
got
forth
to switch
game.
at quarterback. The Browns actually switched it up at quarterback. They went with Dalen Gabriel.
He
So,
didn't look
but the
bad.
Vikings got the better end of it. The Vikings
Yeah.
got the better end of it. So the Browns still struggling. I think if they continue to struggle, I don't know how long Stefanski will last over there.
No, and to be a Browns fan and to watch Baker Mayfield be a top five quarterback in the league has got to just be
Just
just
it's a gut
terrible.
punch.
Yeah.
They bungled that. They just bungled it. The
They bungled
management
that
bungled.
situation. Yeah.
Speaking of bungling the situation, the Texans beat the doors off the Ravens by 34.
No Lamar Jackson. Uh,
A huge problem.
a
Huge
huge problem.
problem.
The Ravens defense.
Is
A
awful.
huge
They are
problem.
rancid.
they give up 30 to 40 points a game. That's college. That's college defense bad. So yeah.
And John Harbaugh's gotten criticism over his defensive coordinator Zach Orr, and appropriately so. They keep giving up a ton of points, but
Mhm.
he hinted about keeping him the rest of the year or something. There's like
Maybe because they're going for a draft pick or something. It's not to win
it
games.
just doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
No sense whatsoever. If you want to save your season, you got to make changes at this point, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of people had them picked for the Super Bowl, man. I really thought they were
And the
going to be
defense
one of the
just,
top five teams in the, or probably top three teams in the AFC, and they have just crapped a bit, man.
I mean, that's just, well, the Texans got back on track, definitely. CJ Stroud had one of his best games of the season. Of
Everybody's
course, you can have your best
every
game of the.
quarterback has their best game of the season against the Ravens defense.
It's just uncharacteristically bad for them because they were known for defense back in the day.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
say
it's just
Ray Lewis is puking watching these games.
Ed Reed and Ray Lewis must be throwing up in the toilet right now. I
Oh, that
mean,
gotta
that's
be.
just how bad
That
it is.
gotta be. It's bad.
Speaking of bad, the Giants lost to the Saints, 26-14.
And
It's only a matter of time until Brian Dable gets fired.
Dart actually is not looking bad. Uh, the rookie coming in there, Jackson Dart, he's not looking too bad. But that's just a
But
bad
the
team.
culture with the Giants, it's only a matter of time with until Brian Dable gets fired.
Yeah, that's
I
just
mean,
a
the
bad
culture is
team.
terrible. The
It is.
organization is rotten to the core. I mean, everything's just messed up.
It is. Yeah.
And Jalen Hyatt's still burning up on the bench. So that shows you everything.
I wish they would trade him. I do. Yeah, somewhere.
The Eagles get dealt their first loss of the year to the Denver Broncos at home,
Mm. See,
21-17.
Denver's got a good defense, and the Eagles' passing game was just off that game.
Yeah, they were off all game.
They were off all game. They couldn't
They were
hardly
trying to
complete a
connect with
pass.
A.J. Brown. He was kept overthrowing him.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The
it
timing
was
was just
just
everything was off.
discombobulated.
Yeah. And I might,
You
and
need Saquon Barkley.
that might just be in the Denver's defense because Denver's got a top five defense. They got a really good defense.
Yep, need to use Saquon Barkley a little more in the running game, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, that could help.
Uh, yeah. Hey, do you know that the Eagles run less on first and second down? No, it was the Ravens. It was the Ravens that ran less on first and second down with Derrick Henry than like 90% of the league. And I'm like, what the crap? But yeah, they need to run Barkley more. Barkley is the heart and soul
A
of their
talent.
team. Yeah,
He is a baller
he's a
when you
baller.
get him going.
He is.
If you could do a reverse hurdle over somebody, you got talent.
You got some talent, yeah.
The Cowboys beat the drums off the poor New York Jets.
We so
I mean,
I if Dallas would have lost to the Jets there, then they would have burned that stadium down. Uh, Dallas, their quarterback looks good. I mean, Dak's throwing up numbers like crazy, but I still don't think they're a good team. I still think they're a 9-8-1 or nine and or 8-8-1 or 9-7-1 team. I just don't think they're that good as a group. They just can't. But they
and
beat them. The Jets are
the
terrible.
Jets are just
Terrible.
they're just really, really struggling to do anything
Yeah,
right. They're just
yeah.
Aaron Glenn's team is the only 0-5 team in NFL history to go winless without forcing a turnover on defense.
And you brought in a
I mean, they're
defensive.
struggling.
You brought in a defensive mind. That's a defensive minded coach too,
And
and you
they
can't
brought
get
in Steve
turnover.
Wilkes. I mean, Steve Wilkes' defense hasn't forced a turnover all year in
No,
5 games.
in 5 games is done.
I feel bad for Al. I mean, look,
Yeah,
Alan Piercy has to just be cringing watching this team. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a mess right now.
yeah.
The Raiders and the Colts, I mean, speaking of a mess,
The Raiders are struggling right now. We thought they would maybe be a little bit better this year. The quarterback situation just hasn't panned out there.
I mean, Geno Smith has led the NFL in interceptions with nine.
Yeah, so it
Nine
just
interceptions in 5 games.
and that's normally not a Pete Carroll trend to throw that many interceptions. So Geno's, I don't know. He looked really good a couple years ago, and last year he looked okay. This year, he's not looking too good. Maybe he's took another, or maybe the age is getting to him. Maybe.
Possibly.
Mm.
But the Panthers rallied to beat the Dolphins at home.
That was actually a good game as far as just a good game goes. And your Panthers have won 2 out of the last 3. Huh?
Well, we're undefeated at home. I'll take that for what it's worth at this point.
Hey, that's a
But
sign
we
of
are
a good young
struggling
team.
against the road.
That's a good young team.
0-3 on the road, so
Hmm.
need to win some road games,
Yeah,
and as well as control your home field
yeah.
down the stretch. Good win for my Panthers, though.
It's
They
a good
bounced
win.
back from a drubbing
Yeah.
against New England to beat
New
and
England,
17 points down.
New England is better than we were thinking.
Well, Mike Vrabel's the coach.
Yeah,
Uh, uh, let's go ahead and jump to that game since we mentioned it.
yeah,
This is Sunday night game. Patriots knock off the Bills and really prove their status as a potential playoff contender.
yeah. They're I'm maybe leading their division now with a head-to-head win against Buffalo.
I,
They've got a 3-2 record where Buffalo's 4-1. They got one more loss, but I mean that's a head-to-head division win. That's huge.
on the
Buff,
road.
Buffalo can't stand prosperity. The Chiefs suck. The Ravens suck. The Bengals suck, and you lose at home against a up and coming Patriots team.
I mean,
I don't
you
what
never know.
I
They just like to trip over their own
you
feet, don't
bring
they?
you bring out the new ice uniforms just to melt down at home. Oh no, it didn't look
It's
good.
not usually that hot in Buffalo. It's usually
No,
cold.
no,
Makes no
it's
sense why they should melt down.
no, but they melted down in that one.
How about the Buccaneers Seahawks? The only thing that was cooler than those 1976 throwback jerseys, those were
Was
cool,
was Baker
was the
Mayfield?
game.
was Baker Mayfield's last drive. He is
He passed for. He's a baller. I mean, he is
he's
good.
he
Three
I said
hundred and 79 yards.
he's a top
Three
five
hundred
quarterback
and
in the NFL. He is. He's a top five quarterback in the NFL. And the Browns could use
three
a good
hundred and
quarterback right now.
seventy. Yeah, I think they would.
Now,
But Sam Darnold also had a 325-yard
yeah,
passing game for Seattle. So
The Seahawks marched down there. They got the points. They got the lead, and then they're thinking we got this. And then Baker went romp, 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 and won the game. But just as
of course Sam Darnold got hit when he was throwing and threw that pick. That did help them there.
oh
But
yeah,
Baker did help make the right plays. I mean, you passed for 379 yards.
yeah,
I mean, you got to be. He has to be in consideration for possible MVP talks
it
with
could
the
be
Bucks
right
at
now.
4-1.
Yeah, yeah. The Bucks
I
are
mean,
a Super Bowl contender right now. It's early in the year, but 4-1's 4-1.
and next up, oh my goodness, we know what's coming.
Oh
Titans
man,
Cardinals.
the
That is
what
one of the most
biggest
painful losses I have
collapses?
ever seen.
You're up 21-6, and you get the ball. You're going 70 yards down the field to get a
And one guy
touchdown
decides to fumble it.
to knock it out of range, and you drop the ball at the 2-inch line. How
Why does that keep happening? How does that keep happening? Can you explain it?
carry the ball
Because
through the
it's
end zone and give it to the bank judge? That's what you're taught. I
good
mean, it's
grief.
little league. Carry the ball through the end zone, flip it to the bank judge. You threw it away. They never scored another point from that point on and lost.
And don't get me started on that interception that they fumbled from the back of their own end zone and the Titans jump on it. I mean,
That's
that's
one of
just
the craziest
ridiculous.
touchdowns I think I've ever seen. An interception to a fumble to kicked 3 or 4 times to a recovery in the end zone by the original team that threw the interception, and that's I mean that's one of the,
That's just crazy. That's embarrassing for the Cardinals,
if
though.
the
How
Cardinals
bad
would
does
have
that look?
just carried the ball one more inch into the end zone, they would have won. If they would have just dropped on the ground when they got the interception, they would have won. If they fixed
And then you
that,
let
if you looked up in the dictionary ways to lose a game, the Cardinals covered every single one of them.
every
Every way you
single
can
one.
lose it, they did every one of them. There's
And
no
speaking of, they lost to the Brian Callahan Titans, though.
yeah
They blew a lead to that team. That was
from
miserable
21
coming
from
up to the game.
21-6 to 22-21. Gave
I
up
mean, Cam
16
Ward looked
unanswered.
pretty good at the end. There's positives for Cam Ward to look at after this game. He led the comeback.
Yeah, he led the
I mean,
comeback.
that gives you some positivity.
Got that winning field goal there at the end. It barely scraped through, but it still went through.
Of course, Brian Callahan did try to lose this game too because he decided to not go for two there and had his kicker miss an extra point.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Brian Callahan, I'll give his credit. His team took advantage of when the Cardinals self imploded. I
But
mean, that was a self implode.
and because of this game, who's our dumpster fire of the week?
The Arizona Cardinals, they
Arizona
deserve it. That
Cardinals.
was terrible.
Our dumpster fire of the week is the Arizona Cardinals. That was you couldn't lose a game in any other ways than what they did. They pulled out every way you could lose a game, and they
That was
lost
the
it.
terrible of losses I've seen in the past 10 years, hasn't it?
That's
It's
that's, that's
that
the
was a
worst loss
terrible
since
loss.
27-3.
The 28-3. Is it that bad?
It's that bad. It's that bad.
It
21,
probably is that bad.
20, 28-3 to 20. There was only 14 minutes left of the game, wasn't there?
I think so. I think so. In the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, and you're up
In
16.
the fourth quarter. At home. It makes it just everything just makes it worse and
Worse.
worse.
Yeah, that's terrible. All right, what
I
we
don't
got?
know how long Jonathan Gannon's going to last over there if that's
No,
what you're going to get.
no, that was bad.
Um, the Commanders and the Chargers. The Chargers laid an egg
The
at
Chargers
home.
have flops here lately. They started out. I thought they were going to be a contender this year too, but the last couple, they're their offense is sputtering. I mean, we just scored 10 points. You know,
Yeah, they've just had so many struggles moving the football.
yeah, they've had some
And they
struggles
probably need
there.
to stop throwing the ball so much when they don't have that much receiver talent.
Yeah,
Probably need to
definitely.
focus on running the ball better.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Speaking of talent, though, the Lions' offense is humming against the Bengals.
The
37,
Bengals are a mash unit too. Except for unlike the 49ers, they don't have the
a guru
a
leading the team.
guru to lead the team with all everybody. Yeah, the Bengals are terrible right now, and they're going to be terrible. And the Lions
For
look
the
pretty good,
Lions,
and the
how
rest
about
of
the
their
Lions,
divisions
though?
suck. So the Bears suck. Everybody else sucks at their division. So
Let's get on to the finale of the week.
what we
Monday
got?
Night Football. The Jaguars at hosting the Chiefs. The Jaguars
What
squeak
a
it out at the end.
what a flop. The Chiefs have the Chiefs play a tough game coming up. The Chiefs can start out 2-4, dude.
Yeah, that is just they're hosting the Lions, aren't they, next week? I mean, that's
Yes.
just
What when you
you
throw
didn't need
a
to lose
pick
this game against Jacksonville.
when you throw a pick at the 1 yard line and give up a 99-yard touchdown interception return, that
Now that is
offensive
a
that offensive coordinator has finally killed the team. It took a
Nagy
couple
has
years.
finally did it.
Nagy has finally
Nagy's
killed the
finally did it.
team. It took him a couple years,
I
but this
mean,
team is dead. It's over.
emotionally dead or just talent wise, they're definitely lively, but is their
They've got
emotions
talent,
dead at this
but
point?
there is zero chemistry. There is zero rhythm. There is zero everything. There is zero offense. If they don't get rid of
So
him, they're going to miss the playoffs.
don't get. So do you really think the Chiefs are going to get cut Nagy off their leash this year, though?
They have to. I mean, they got to get rid of the man. Look at what their offense has turned into the past couple of years. It's
I
just
can definitely
terrible.
agree there.
It's
Just
terrible.
terrible. I mean, Matt Nagy has successfully done what no one else should have ever thought was possible.
Stop
Killed a
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes, Travis Kelsey offense.
Yes, it killed it. He stopped
That's
Patrick
how
Mahomes.
bad a coach he is. That's how rancidly bad a coach he is. I mean, he should resign now
Yeah, he
if he
needs to
wants to
go.
save any credibility
Yeah, that's it.
before the Lions next week.
Yeah. All right, let's go
But
ahead
the
and jump in.
Jaguars,
Mm.
the Jaguars need credit too. The Jaguars
Oh
get a
yeah.
huge win.
Trevor Lawrence
Four and
went
one.
from being scattered and couldn't make a decision to where he's looked pretty good this year.
I
So
mean, 4 and
Travis
one
Hunter done it
Jacksonville.
again. Travis Hunter, man.
Yeah, I mean, they had those awesome '90s throwback jerseys though too. I mean,
Yeah,
I love the
yeah,
throwbacks.
yeah.
Um, I mean, Thursday night we have the Eagles at the Giants. I think the
E-
Eagles win this one handily.
the Eagles should win this one pretty easy. It's a good bounce back win. It's probably 6-7 point win.
And the Broncos can build on momentum because they play the Jets in London.
The Broncos, when you go overseas, it's hard to play, but Denver should win this one. Yeah,
The Jets are just discombobulated. I
yeah,
mean, and I blame Woody Johnson. I put the finger completely on Woody Johnson's picture photo.
definitely.
If you want to point to who's to blame.
Yeah.
The Browns go to Pittsburgh after Pittsburgh's bye week. So, who do you think wins the game?
I would say Pittsburgh, just because it's hard to go play in Pittsburgh, especially on a bye week.
Wearing
Uh,
those terrible towels, man.
that is a rivalry game too.
The Dog Pound deserves better.
Yeah,
They
they do.
deserve better. The Chargers get a potential get right game against Miami on the road. I think this is a game the Chargers have to
The
have.
Chargers have to have this game. If they don't have this game, of course, Miami needs this game too. With Tyreek Hill getting hurt and probably out for the year, uh, Miami could use some get well juice too. But the Chargers, to if they want to be a contender, they gotta have this game.
Yes, they
And I
have to
would
win.
I would
They have
probably
to
pick the
win.
Chargers just because of the injuries on Miami side.
Yep, and I feel like after that huge win for Vrabel and the Patriots, they go to travel to New Orleans, and I think they get to 4-2 here.
They'll beat New Orleans by 13 or 14 points probably.
I mean, your team takes off the personality of your head coach, and Vrabel is as tough a coach as you're gonna get in the league,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna get his Patriots ready. I think
I think so. Yeah.
the Rams go to the Ravens, and I think the Rams win this game
I think
by plenty of
the
points
Rams have
because
a potent offense. So yeah, and the Ravens
Rams
defense
potent
is
offense.
horrible.
I mean, Ravens awful defense plus Devontae Adams plus Puka Nacua plus Matthew Stafford. We
It
could potentially see a
equals
bloodbath.
35 to 45 points.
This might be a bloodbath
Yeah,
here.
it
I
could
mean,
be
that is just
44 to 20.
Sean. Do you think what Sean McVay is going to do to that defense?
Well,
Cardinals at the Colts. I mean,
the Colts by 40. It'd be hard to come back from a game like that. It's going to be hard to get motivated to
no, it's going
play.
to be morale's got to be crushed.
Yeah,
Yeah, give me the Colts there. I mean, Seahawks at the Jaguars. How about that being
and
suddenly a surprising game?
yeah, interesting game. What are the Jaguars favored by like 2.5 or something? What is that one?
Jacksonville favored by 1.5, so Seattle would be favored neutral site.
Close there.
Do you think the
Uh,
Seahawks pull this win out? I've got a good feeling for Seattle in this game, in my
Still,
opinion.
I said that's a pick'em game, and with Jacksonville coming off of the win, they might have a little bit of a letdown. So Seattle's probably a pretty good call there.
And your Cowboys
Hmm.
are playing my Panthers at home. So we
Uh,
got a bit of
I just don't trust my Cowboys any whatsoever. And your
So
Panthers,
you think my Panthers are going to go back to 500?
they're winless. I mean, the Panthers haven't lost at home this year, have they?
No, 2-0. The only losses have been on the road.
What
So
is Dallas favored by like 6.5?
Dallas is favored by 3.5 points
Three
on
and
the
a half
road.
point. Okay.
So
Yeah, I've got Carolina.
none of us actually took that old dirty shovel. None of us actually dug anything because both of our teams won
Both
this
our
week.
teams won for the first
So we're
time in a
just
while. Yeah.
so do you pick my Panthers to beat the Cowboys?
I do, yeah.
All right. We got the Titans at the Raiders. The Raiders are favored by 4.5.
I would
Do you think
probably
the
take
Titans
that.
built off of that win?
I think the Titans were lucky to get that win, and I think the Raiders need this a little bit more. So I would go Raiders on this one.
All right. 49ers at the Buccaneers.
Should be. You would think the Buccaneers would beat them by 10 with all of
I
the
mean,
injuries.
49 San Francisco's got a good foundation coach. Kyle
Yeah, but
Shanahan is a good coach.
Kyle Shanahan could win a game when he shouldn't. He's done it already this year. But I still got to go with Baker because they're on fire right now. Offensively, they're hard
Oh
to
yeah,
stop.
they're definitely
Mhm.
definitely in a good position.
Yeah,
We have the Bengals playing the Packers.
Packers, Bengals are inept right now. What? How
They are
much is it?
inept.
How much is the Packers favored by?
14.5.
I thought it would be ugly. Yeah,
Yep. Speaking of a must-have, the Lions at the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football.
I think the
The
Lions. I think
Chiefs
the
are
Lions
favored by
beat them.
2.5
I think the Lions win straight up.
outright.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
Chiefs start
straight
out
up. I
two
mean,
and four.
Matt Nagy has to figure out something, or else he might be on the chopping block.
They
I
need to
mean,
chop him.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes has missed some throws he should normally make, and Travis Kelsey has.
I think because
I
the
mean, of
offense
course they
is
deserve blame for those.
the offense is so chaotic. It's hard to have any rhythm or anything. I think. Uh, but I definitely think the Lions should win this one, maybe by 10 points.
All right, we have two Monday night games.
What we got?
We have The Bills get a get right game opportunity against the Falcons. Do you
The
think they
Bills,
do it?
the Bills are not going to lose two in a row. Yeah, so I take the Bills. Are what are they favored by 2.5 or so?
3.5.
I still take Buffalo.
All right, and the last game of the week, the Bears at the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is healthy, so I'm picking the Commanders to win.
Yes, I am picking the Commanders too. When they're all healthy, Washington's a tough team to play.
Absolutely. I'm
Mm.
still waiting for that Redskins name change, by the way.
Yeah, it's the
I don't know,
Redskins.
just to get the
It's the
feel
Washington
back.
Redskins. Yeah.
Just to get that feel back, that Mo and your Joe.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it almost feels like the franchise is back, isn't it?
It almost feels like
After
it.
all
Yeah.
that Dan Snyder stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do a quick skim over of the week 7 games. We have the Steelers and the Bengals on Thursday night. Oh, wait. No, wait.
No, we've already went
Actually,
through
I did
those.
cover. We already went through all the games.
Yep. Yep. We've already
I
went
did
through
a
all
little
those
goof
games.
up on my end.
No, no,
I
that's
did a little
cool.
goof up on those games.
That's cool. But we are
So that should be it. Then.
our dumpster fire of the week is definitely the Cardinals. Though
The Arizona Cardinals.
that
I
was
mean,
one
that
of
was
the
just
worst
pitiful.
things. I
There
mean,
was a word that you used that was appropriate that you use a lot. Pathetic.
that was pathetic. That was pathetic. The Chiefs are about to on fire. A 99-yard touchdown return, and you lose the game by 3 points is pretty bad. But that Cardinals game, that was
That was
every
just once in
way.
a lifetime, man.
That was a one. It was
Once in a
a
lifetime.
yeah. Over in the college world, there was the worst loss in 40 years. That was a bad loss there too. That was a pretty bad
Do you think
loss.
that Cardinals get stinker of the year so far with that?
That's pretty close to it. Yeah, it is pretty close to it. Yeah. All right. We hope you had a little fun with us on the NFL schedule. We love talking about them too. Be sure and hit a like button here somewhere. Hit a subscribe button. Share us with your friends or whatever. And we'll be back together again in Tennessee next week. So we'll see you
Next week.